the GSL.
GSL.
Forever changing, evolving.
Welcome to GSL Daybreak.
In the upper right, we have our Terran player. He is so solid. So scary. Really nice contained game from this guy. Definitely a chess player. He is GSL Polt.
He's a chess player. He's a speed chess player.
Yeah. And in the bottom left, Tal Darren. I think he might be able to win this if he is not contained, but we'll see. Depends a lot on how he opens here. He is FXO GuMiho. So, barracks opening here. For these guys, nobody going to go command center first. They couldn't follow us up the command center.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if they did, to be honest. Command centers are pretty good.
They make SCVs.
They make mules.
I've heard you can actually upgrade them to orbitals and they can scan stuff too. Invisible
Dude, you can
stuff
give them
toast.
cannons.
What?
They can make their own supply depots,
I don't
too.
think that's true.
No, they're pretty good. They can fly. You know what else you can do?
You can ferry
Say
workers
you're like,
to them.
yeah, let's say that you're like, you know what? I want to do a drop, but I don't ever want to get gas. Guess what you can do? You can load up your SCVs in your command center, fly over to your opponent's base, and drop them out.
Oh my God.
Wow. It's pretty crazy, actually. I'd like to see that strat on an island map. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We need some island maps in GSL.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to be doing island maps.
Never.
They just won't
Guaranteed.
do it.
Guaranteed.
I want to do it, man.
It's not going to happen. Sorry.
I'm going to make the Tasteless League. It's all these stupid maps.
Stupid maps with stupid rules and stuff.
Yeah. It's an island map, but you can only make Hellions and Medivacs. People are just like, what?
It's so stupid. You lift off a barracks, it's a tie.
Additional supply depots.
They do that in my tournament, and I just go over there and I'm like, all right, he wins. They're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, this is my league, and I like it better. They're like, why? And I'm like, his glasses look cooler. And he just,
Marine King wins the tournament.
man.
All right. So, GuMiho getting that second Rax. Will he go for the style we saw before, where he goes 2 Rax, 2 gas, and gets reactored Hellions, and just uses the 2 Raxes to make a few extra Marines, but goes mech? Definitely could be. Polt adding 2 Raxes, because Polt has never gone mech in his life.
Yeah, Polt prefers this way that he plays the game.
SCV ready.
Please, GuMiho, do the Hellion stuff.
Oh God, would I ever love that, Tasteless. I'll get all wiggly and jiggly if he does that.
Yeah, me too. All right, both gases are about to finish.
Polt, very quick tech lab there. Might be going for a very fast stim this game. Or wait, no, that was GuMiho. I'm so sorry. I'm like, why is Polt down there now? No. Anyways, so I mean, nothing groundbreaking right now. Okay, GuMiho actually is getting stim, so he's not going to go mech at all.
Okay.
Getting a very fast engineering bay.
Could be 4, probably +1 attack.
Yeah, he might be hitting one of these like mass marine timings with stim and +1. We've seen them like forever ago by Marine King. I'm not saying for sure he'll do something like that, but he
Give me
could.
that cool one where you just bust your natural.
Yeah, you just go in and attack, and like you have some more Marines and stim and +1, you just win. Stim's going to finish about same time for these guys. But no, GuMiho is actually going right up to factory, so this could just be a stim +1 like drop timing, where he's like, okay,
sure.
I just want to, a lot of times in TVT, you'll see the first drop before stim's done. It's like a very small drop. You kill like an SCV building a depot, you damage another SCV, and you pick up and leave, and you make them relocate their army and their SCVs and stuff. But this one would be like a much quicker stim one, where you can actually suddenly, they don't think it's coming like that, but it is.
All right, he scans. Now he doesn't see the eBay.
Nope, doesn't have any idea about that eBay.
So He has some of the information, but there's definitely a key part still missing there. And I know he's hiding most of his Marines up here in this location over here, and Marauders, because he doesn't want them to be spotted with the rest of the army if, let's say, he scans the entrance.
Well, you know what? Making a Marauder isn't bad. Okay, he's actually made 2 Marauders, but playing against Bio Tank, you don't really want Marauders at all. But when he's scanned and looked at, you might be like, well, you know, it's GuMiho. Like, he might add in Hellions or something like that, too.
Sure.
So, not a terrible choice in that regard. Excuse me.
Combat Shield's almost done here for Polt. And yeah, as we said before, the stems are pretty much synced up here. All right, and I think you're right. This is going to be for a little timing here with 2 medevacs.
Yeah, and I mean, he's going to have all his Marines, and he's going to have Stim and +1. Is he going to start Combat Shield right away? There you go. He starts Combat Shield. So actually, Combat Shield will be just about finishing as he gets there. So this is a pretty cool timing from GuMiho. We'll see if he can get some damage done. Polt, though, already moving across the map. He's already got Combat Shields.
All right. On the run now. Polt is possibly going to go in here and attack. I think he's just going to regroup.
He's actually...
It's actually going to be bad for...
He's got more Marines and 2 Marauders.
Yeah.
This is actually a big deal. And Combat Shield, GuMiho has to use his medevacs, and we'll see if this will work. He's got Spring SCVs as well, because it's just more out of Polt here. But he does have +1 already. And Polt with the really cool timing here, but it does not end up working.
Yeah, that +1 was just too good. He probably should have checked first.
10 SCVs were killed. That's a pretty decent deal right there.
Nice save there. You see he pulled the SCV up there.
Yeah.
So when they swept through there, they couldn't get damaged.
You know, if GuMiho hadn't had the quick medevacs, he'd be in trouble there. But of course, then he'd have a few more units. Really cool timing there by Polt. Unfortunately for him, with that really quick 3rd command, GuMiho will be able to catch up in the SCVs that he lost. So that advantage will be somewhat negated. And it looks like it's time, Tasis, for GuMiho to do something here. He has 4 medevacs, but not a lot of Marines.
Yeah, but he could still do... You know, I think he probably would be better off not dropping, but instead like trying to do some damage to the front or deny the 3rd.
Yeah, Tasis,
you know, but
we might be seeing the 10 Marine, 4 medevac, +1 timing. It's, of course, completely fictitious and non-existent. Yeah. Not enough Marines to have upgrades or medevacs make a difference.
Yes.
Anyways, so... Now we'll have to see. I think GuMiho is going to have to be a little bit on the defensive here, because with that quick 3rd base, he has more area to actually cover, but he does have that nice upgrade lead. In fact, he's going to have 1-1 before Polt has +1, but just a little bit before.
2 more Vikings coming out now here for GuMiho.
Oh, wow. Huh.
Curious about that. I guess he could be a
I think it's made for drops, like to patrol for drops.
Just to blow up medevacs, like during battles.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Because he's already got a medevac lead anyways, so we might as well throw 2 more in there.
Well, siege mode on the way for both guys. Polt going to be a little bit quicker at that.
And Polt is now going to come down here, and he might hit the 3rd pretty hard. The 3rd is basically undefended. Uh-oh.
Few Marines do slow him down greatly.
Oh, drop over here too. SCV's killed off.
Yeah, some great moves here by Polt. And he's killing a lot of SCVs off here, Tasteless. Oh my god, he's killed 33 SCVs, 32 actually. Oh wow, that is a huge amount. In fact, he still has Marines in the main. Okay, so let me see here. It's 36 SCVs to 56 SCVs. GuMiho's in some trouble, but he has a bigger army because a lot of that army was sacrificed during that. I think GuMiho at this point, you know, siege mode is it's about to finish. Or actually, Polt's already did finish, so I don't know that he can do anything. Even though he has twice as many Marines, the 3 defensive siege tanks, unless he gets them out of position, it's going to be pretty difficult.
Yeah, you got that right.
But actually, I don't like where Polt's going with the siege tanks. I can't believe he's out on the map at all.
Yeah.
They're sacrificing so many of his units to kill off the economy.
This is like how you lose.
Yeah, he needs to be in a completely defensive position, knowing that GuMiho's trying to get even.
Yeah, because that was an econ versus army trade.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, I guess he wants to hold that.
Well, he has the watchtower.
Position.
At least he's sieged. That's the main thing. Keep sieged. If he's unsieged, then GuMiho has a chance to come in and kill him.
can see the army to the worker supply. Pretty even here for these two guys. Now Polt with only about a 10, we're a 10 supply lead here.
That's right.
And he's got an edge, but it's not a massive edge. It's not like GuMiho, is totally screwed. GuMiho can actually just win 1 or 2 battles, and he can take that lead back.
And he's only at 9 SCVs up right now. In fact, Polt's hitting the 3 base SCV number, so or he's almost there. So he may not finish it. But yeah, that means that GuMiho's much more likely to catch up.
Medevac running, and it will go down. You can see GuMiho trying to figure out if there's anywhere where he could do some damage. And he's got a pretty scary army here.
Yeah. It's pretty frightening. We do have sensor towers up for both players. Polt with 2 of them. Polt's getting his 4th command center.
All right, he's going to move up here to potentially intercept. And he's going to siege. He's going to go drop.
Indeed he is. And how much of the army will actually go up there? Oh my god, he stims and runs up. Polt with a great move against GuMiho.
And this drop is not going to do anything at all here.
That's right. Polt with a perfect unit split. Polt taking a just gigantic lead off of GuMiho here.
He just cleaned up GuMiho's army. He saw the medevac pick up. He went bam, instant stem, run in there. Now it's Polt's turn to once again take back the map.
Well, Polt now is in a dominating lead. This guy's up by 40-ish supply. He's got his 4th command center almost done here. He's killed off a huge amount of the army of GuMiho. The only thing GuMiho really has going for him is his upgrades. His upgrades are definitely ahead, but not actually the tank upgrades. Polt has a tank upgrade lead.
All right, Stimmy coming in here now.
Oh boy.
This may actually force GuMiho to tap out.
Yeah, it could. I mean,
think he's
the 3rd
gonna lose
base
his
is not,
3rd.
yeah, he can't keep the 3rd.
He just guns down the tank. Yeah, and if he loses this 3rd, I think he loses this game.
Polt with some great moves, Tasteless, and GuMiho. He has to be thinking, how do I possibly come out of here? I don't know that he can.
I don't know that he can either. And in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Polt keeps pushing.
Yeah, he might just keep going, man. I mean, he's still up by 60 supply.
That's like substantial enough that it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you have to.
No, he's letting all his Marines heal up right now before he does anything else.
Yeah, his tanks are moving forward. This is going to be it, man. GuMiho's out of position here. All right, here we go. And, well, sorry, GuMiho. This was some amazing games by him tonight. But Polt just a little bit too good.
Yep, he's just too solid. And we will be seeing GG very soon here as he closes in on this last real source of income, I guess you could say. The name's basically mined out. Here we go.
And goodbye to GuMiho. Too many units here, too many siege tanks. GG. GuMiho throws his head back, knowing that, it was close, but no cigar.
Look at how happy Polt is. He did it. It was a really hard day for him.
Yep.
Really hard, man. He had so many tough opponents. GuMiho, wow, really beat up about that, understandably so. He played so well. Some of the best TVTs I've ever had the opportunity to cast or watch.
I think actually tonight was my favorite night of TVTs I've ever seen at this point. They just amazing play
so
by
good.
every single player. Bomber, Polt, and GuMiho all played amazing.
Actually, I'm going to agree with you. Best TVTs I've seen.
Yes.
I'm going to totally agree with you.
Thanks.
It's not because I want you to like me. It's because it's the truth. Wow.
We should be more worried about that.
We're going to have an interview with Polt coming up here, guys. So if you have any more of those questions, submit them now. But ideally, try to submit them, as soon as possible. Man. Wow. I wonder where Polt's going to go now.
Well, Polt, he's going to come right over here and take your seat in a minute here and do a little interview with me.
Yes,
I hope you guys left some great questions on the GOMTV.net forums.
Also, if you guys want to support Polt or TSL, you can check out their. You can buy their outfits at thehandsomernerd.com. And, of course, keep supporting GuMiho. He's a really good player. He's so smart. How deep has he ever gotten in GSL? Was it top 8?
GuMiho?
Yeah.
I think he got one top 4, right?
No, that's right. He did. He got one top 4. Excuse me.
Yeah. And, I mean, that's... he is someone that, like, I've said it before about some players, like Yoda, for instance. I'm like, I think he'll probably be a Codes mainstay eventually. GuMiho is someone that if he doesn't actually get frustrated with himself and his results, and he keeps on playing the way he plays in his own style and stuff, this is a guy that has the potential to just impact the entire game.
I totally agree.
He's not like
he's like a metagame
Yoda
changer.
is becoming like another, solid macro godly Terran, but GuMiho is his own thing entirely.
Well said. All right, let's talk about the results for today. We had GuMiho go out. I thought he was actually going to make it through against Polt. I saw them playing that well. He did not. Same with Bomber. Bomber, surprisingly, the first to go out. Now, Polt and DRG. Moving on, DRG just zipping right out of this group.
Yeah, DRG looking in top form. Who needs hive units? And here are our players that made it through the round 16. Marine King, Happy, Tasia, Art, and Polt. And that's... Oh, an MVP? I thought it was MVP Heart. I'm like, what? Okay. Protoss is Seed, Hero, Rain, Squirtle, JYP, and Zerg, Leenox, Symbol, Curious Life, and Dong Gray Goo. Just an amazing lineup of players in the round of 16, and such a balanced roster. 6 Terran, 5 Protoss, 5 Zerg. Can't ask for better.
Yeah, you really can't. Again, I keep saying it, but it's true. Best GSL we've ever had so far. Best players we've ever had. I'm loving it.
And
esports.
The group selections tomorrow, guys, so you can definitely tune into that. I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun. We will be on a plane to WCS European Finals, and all of you have to watch it. It's going to be amazing. The top Europeans going at it. It's going to be awesome. We'll tweet about it a lot.
I'm loving WCS.
Oh, yeah. It's such
so fun to do.
Yeah.
So we're going to get there. We look forward to seeing all you guys in Sweden. And it's going to be good to be back at DreamHack. I love DreamHack. Add us on Twitter. Call me Tasteless and Artosis. We love you, and now we're going to go to the interview, but at least for me, I'm going to go. Good night.
Hey everyone, Artosis here, along with Snowbird and Polt, who came out second place in this ridiculously tough group. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we have some questions from the GOMTV.net forums. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. From I'm Kai10. You have stopped streaming and stopped going to foreign tournaments. How has that helped you in the GSL? And do you plan any more to stream again and go to foreign tournaments more?
아, 이게 잘 안 들리네요. 네, 해주세요, 그냥.
스트리밍 이제도 안 하시고 해외 토너먼트도 안 나가시고 코데스에서 자리를 잡으시면 다시 하실 생각이신지.
I stopped my streaming and foreign tournament, but it's just short time. I'll go back to foreign tournament and stream again when I get GSL trophy.
Well, there you have it right there, man. I'm excited, and of course, Mark, we still like him, so we're gonna let him stay. But
really
Polt, we weren't joking. We were saying he's like the smartest pro gamer. His brain is actually just bigger than ours, man. I don't know how, because we're just so smart ourselves. All right, from Dark Lord Ollie, a smart guy as well, who leaves great questions. You're taking another year off from studying. When are you planning on going back to university? And will that affect your pro gaming career?
이해하셨어요?
해주세요, 그냥.
휴학 중이신데 다시 복학하실 생각이 있는지, 그리고 그렇게 된다면 프로게이밍 커리어 어떻게 될 건지.
I was a university student, junior, before 2 years ago, but I started pro gaming and I keep pro gaming more and more. I don't know when I go back to my school. It's up to my condition. Just I follow my feeling.
Wow. I hope Polt never goes back to school, as bad as that sounds. All right, and our last question from Zrimsek. You always seem so calm in the booth, no matter what's happening. Do you force yourself to look calm, or are you really that calm in the booth?
부스 안에서 너무 침착하게 플레이하시는 것 같은데요. 그게 일부러 그렇게 노력하시는 건지 아니면 성격상 원래 좀 차분한 스타일이신지.
Originally, I'm calm person, but StarCraft 2 makes me mad and mad, so I'm not calm person anymore, but I'm trying to be calm in the booth, yeah.
All right, well, that's all the time we have, guys. That's the end of the round of 32 of Code S. If you want to follow Polt on Twitter, which you should because he has perfect English, and he's so good at StarCraft 2, it's Polt88. It's a number 88 at the end there, presumably birth year. So that's all the time we have, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you follow him on Twitter as well. He's GOMSnowbird, and we will see you later.
Commander.
We are no red race. What's the plan? GSL. In the service of ire.